right, step one is we got to get these taken apart. All right, just like that, we have all the old shelving brackets and shelves themselves removed from our closet. So now it's time to go ahead and get started putting on the new cedar panels. All right, we're going to install this cedar planking that we picked up at Menards. Unfortunately, right now, I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but it's got a pinkish purple hue. I'm told, or what I've read online, is that as it ages, it'll turn into a more of a gray or like a wood colored type finish. I certainly hope so, because I'll be slightly disappointed if our closet ends up being pink or purple all the time. All right, so we'll go ahead and get installing this. And like I said, we want to make sure the lip is facing up, so that way each board will go on top of it, and it will make sure you can't see through to the wall behind it. Now I have this battery powered air nailer, and I'm shooting 2-inch nails through there, which is obviously significantly overkill for what this application is. I'm going to go ahead and put one in right now just to see how it is. I'm putting it flush against the trim that was already there, and I do have some quarter round that we bought as well. Perfect. Maybe a little bit. I can back off on how far it's sinking them. There you go. First piece is installed. Now, like I said, this is how I choose to install it. There's other ways that you can go about it. On these particular boards, I feel that they're too thin to toenail down through the top, so you have completely hidden fasteners or nails. But this look with these little nail holes doesn't bother me. In fact, I actually find it quite pleasing. All right, so now we'll install the second piece here. And it just butts up. Again, the same thing. This lip is on this end as well, and then it's recessed in here to go, so they make a flush joint that you can't see through. Second piece is on. Now we'll take a measurement and cut our third piece. Alright, so we got done cutting this piece. Now the hardest part about this install, And this is not even that hard, but it's always remembering on which side you want to cut the board. So in this case, I cut this end that's going to be mounting flush up against the wall, so that way I can leave this lit for our install right here. Now, you don't have to be precise with your cuts against the wall. In fact, leaving a little bit of a gap is a good thing. In my case, I have some quarter round trim that we're going to put in to give that a finished look. So we'll install this piece now. And the piece that we cut off will be used as our starter piece for our next row. And that way, your seams don't ever line up. Alright guys, behind us is one box, one of these boxes installed. You can kind of see how far it went in our closet. And then for those of you who are interested, a little bit closer look, that is what we bought. Alright, little update. We've got 4 boxes installed now on this wall. We've almost got all the way up to the ceiling. I'm going to go ahead and start in this corner and start working my way back up on this one, just because I don't want to keep going up and down on the ladder. But yeah, we're making pretty good progress. Alright, as you can see, made some pretty good progress. All of the cedar planking is up. We went through almost 14 boxes of planking, and I've got some preliminary trim up as well. Next will be to start building our new wardrobe. Alright, we're going to continue our project. It's been quite a few days later. We've got these frames put together for our closet. We have to get them mounted again. So before I'm going to mount the base plates to the floor, I got to validate that it is level. I don't know how well that's coming across, but it is level. Now we're going to go ahead and mount the base plates to the floor. And this will really help strengthen everything and add a bunch of stability as well. Alright, so we got it mounted to the floor. And we got it mounted to the wall. So really all the walls mounts are doing is just adding a little bit of extra rigidity, making sure that it will stay vertical. Same thing that's over here on our clothes hangers. And I have hung off of this, so I know that it's pretty rigid. So these are 16-inch wide oak planks that we stained up earlier, and then we're actually using some electrical conduit straps to hold them down to the piping. Alright, here's our shelving units. We got 4 shelves. It's 24 inches from the floor to the first shelf, 18 inches from the first shelf to the second shelf, another 24 inches from this shelf to that shelf, 18 inches from the third shelf to the fourth shelf, and then you have up to the ceiling for there. But I don't think it turned out too bad overall. Alright, so it's been a few days and we finally finished up our closet project here. As you can see, we got all of our cedar installed. Our shelving units all installed. My wife had this shelf protector, I guess, added to it to make sure that we don't scratch things up. And then we've got all of our clothes hung up. But I think overall this gas pipe project, or gas pipe shelving unit and cedar closet turned out pretty well. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing videos with all your friends so we can help grow our channel. Goal that I'm kind of trying to put out there is let's see if we can make it to 100 subscribers by July 4th. I'd really appreciate everybody's efforts in helping me achieve that. So thanks again.